Gangs are going to be here. They've been here forever. But the thing is to address the violence, to reduce the violence, to find ways, to bring again, alternative programs to our youth, to keep them engaged, keep them out of trouble, keep them or involve them in different kind of activities where they could spend their time. Because when kids are sitting idle, that's when they're looking for trouble, they'll get in trouble or walking into trouble. But we have to provide outlets for them. And not, if they are in gangs, gangs are part of their family, part of their culture. We can't tell them that their family is bad, their culture is bad, because that's all they know. We just have to deter them from the violence. The thing that I hear most commonly in these workshops is about including the community, getting the community input, getting community buy-in, and that's really key. And like I mentioned, the City of Long Beach is doing that by providing citywide community forums, focus groups, to make sure that we hear the voice of everybody in our city to address all types of violence. It's not just the city creating a plan all alone, but finding out what the community's interests are, desires, and needs, and ideas more than anything.
Just to add to her last comment, reaching out to the community and creating those town hall meetings, maybe getting the teachers and the parents in there, because if they're not informed, then how is anybody else going to know what to do and what the alternatives are? We do get a lot of young students into the mental health system, and a lot of it comes due to the behaviors. We do take them in and do the assessment, but if it's not related to mental health, why label them? It's something that, again, the community and the school systems would have to work on to, provide a better service for these students and their families.
I think that learning about some of the international ways that restorative justice is being played out is really important for us to think about in Long Beach, especially with having so many immigrant communities, and trying to remember to ground restorative justice in the various cultures and backgrounds of folks in Long Beach is super important. So maybe just even working with folks to see what different conflict resolution models that they've used in their families for years or something like that would be a really cool way to expand the way we think about restorative justice and how we're practicing it. So incorporating customs and rituals from communities in Long Beach, either whether they were born here or not.
One of the biggest things I think kind of spoke for me at this whole conference, and the theme that I've been hearing around, is just really carrying that hope, being that messenger of hope to your community and keeping that within yourself, even though when things seem like it seems really hard, just keeping that optimism. We operate the Summer Night Lights program, which is something that I think has been a gift to the city of Long Beach, with the support of the California Endowment Building Healthy Communities. During that time, when we operate these services and operate at the different parks, we were really able to reduce crime and violence, and not just only reduce crime and violence, but put young people on a better path to success. But what we've noticed after programming, there really is no year-round strategy to address violence. There is no comprehensive approach to do this, and so because of that, we're not really working together as partners as we should to be able to address violence strategically. And so I think that in itself, we should be able to really look at, who are the partners, who are the partners that need to be together, need to be talking when it comes to violence prevention and protecting our youth from violence and those toxic stress in our communities.